Good Friday evening, everyone. Let's just start with the weekend forecast. I'm David Paul. You're in the KHU 11 Weather Center, and the weekend is going to be beautiful. Cool mornings and warm afternoons. Lows in the 50s, highs low 80s. Low humidity both Saturday and Sunday. And after a couple of foggy mornings, there'll be fog both mornings, Saturday and Sunday. The fog, once it burns off mid-morning, will immediately go to full sun. So we'll go from cool to warm during the day very quickly. By lunchtime, both days, I think we'll be up in the upper 70s to near 80, even by lunch time. Today was a warm one. High temp went to 86. We ended up tying the record for the day set on this day back in 1954, and that is 16 degrees above the normal of 70 for this time of the year. Normal low is 61. We started at 50, normal low is 50. We started at 61, so we were 11 degrees above normal on the low side. Record low is 22, set on this day back in 2002. We won't be hitting records for the next several days, not quite as warm. Saturday, the high of 83. The record high for Saturday is 90, so even in February, we can hit 90. The record high on Sunday is 85. We're going to hit 80, so we're below the records. Record high on Monday is 91, and we're forecasting 80. Allergy index. So the cedar did come up today, Friday, to 247. It was about 150 yesterday. So cedar pollen may be impacting you. Oak is down to 16, but overall tree pollen count is high. No grass, no weed, mold spore count is low. So if you are having allergy symptoms, most likely it is the cedar. That's what's dominating the atmosphere as far as pollen goes right now. All right, let's do the rodeo. Saturday afternoon and evening, beautiful, 83, and then 70s in the evening. Very comfortable weather. Just wear your light rodeo outfit attire for Saturday and Sunday. Winds light, north of 10, a little lower humidity over the weekend than we had Thursday and Friday. And as far as the rodeo parade Saturday morning, really nice. So by 9 o'clock, we're 62. Again, we're going to start in the mid to upper 50s. We'll be in the 60s by 9 a.m. as the rodeo run is taking place. It's a 5K, I think. I used to run stuff like that, but now no, 5K sounds like a full marathon. Parade starts at 10. It'll start at 70. We'll end up in the upper 70s by the time the parade's coming to an end. And then heading home in the afternoon, high temp going up to about 81. This is Blue Water Beach, Bolivar Peninsula. Just a good, quiet way to end your Friday. However, as you look at this camera shot, you can see there's a little bit of haziness, especially over the waters of the Gulf. A little bit of mist. That is fog. That is just beginning to form, and it is going to impact the coast and some inland areas overnight tonight. There's NRG, clear as a bell right now. There's the Ferris wheel, carnival set up. There's the practice bubble, which is going away in the not too distant future. And it's a beautiful evening outside right now. Hobby's 82, Bush 79, Sugarland's at 80, Conroe's 78, Galveston is 66, still have the surf temperature in the mid 60s. That's the wind flow, so a very light northeast wind at about 5 to 8 miles an hour, but that is bringing in lower humidity even as we speak, and that will help to cool things off, comfortably cool this evening and overnight. Temperatures will drop through the 60s into the 50s, so after being in the mid 80s today, we end up 30 degrees cooler by tomorrow morning in the mid 50s. And the cloudiness and that right there, that's the fog symbol, so we will have some fog to deal with in many parts going into the morning. Here's the fog outlook. It begins on the coast and it moves inland. And I've been watching this model update a couple of times during the day. By Saturday morning, it really looks like it's going to be the coast to downtown and then to the west and southwest, where visibilities may drop to less than a half a mile at times. So be careful coming out of El Campo, Wharton, Markham, Garwood, Columbus, Sugarland, Katy, Brazosport area, even up to Brenham in Washington County. And your early drive tomorrow morning, if you're heading out 290 going to Austin, I-10 going west to San Antonio, that fog will be very thick. In fact, it may be quite thick as you get closer to San Antonio. That's an area that this time of the year is notorious for thick fog. So be careful pre-dawn. The fog could be quite thick to the west. Temperatures. North Shore wakes up at 55, McCalla 55, Alameda 55, Jersey Village 56 in the morning. Comfortably cool. The patchy fog Brenham 57, Columbus a foggy 55, El Campo likely a foggy 56 in the morning, and then we will rebound to 80 by noon. We'll go from fog to full sun very quickly, and then a high temp goes up to 83 on Saturday afternoon on what is going to be just a lovely day. Next 3 days are perfect. Saturday 83, Sunday 80, Monday 80. You can't ask for much more than that at the end of February. Even though we are above normal, it is very nice weather for all the activities going on. Not just the rodeo. There's a lot of stuff going on. We got some stuff going on at Discovery Green this weekend. It's going to be busy all over the place. You know how traffic is on the weekend across the Houston area. At least the weather will cooperate, but I bet you the traffic's going to be snarled in a lot of spots just because of the volume of people that are out. Morning temps. Saturday 56, Sunday 62, Monday 63. So these are comfortable, we'll call that comfortably cool Saturday morning, Sunday morning, and Monday morning. And then the humidity and the temperature is going to start coming up Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And this is going to come with that rain chance and an approaching storm system that may give us a decent chance for rain toward the middle of next week, especially going into Wednesday. Take a look at the map. This is future track going out almost a week out. Wednesday, 1 in the afternoon. Could be that we see widespread rain and a thunderstorm chance on Wednesday afternoon and evening as the frontal boundary approaches. Moisture coming up off the Gulf. It is springtime. This could bring some springtime thunderstorms with it. So Wednesday, you know, at the moment we're kind of watching how the models are going to evolve over the weekend with this. The Storm Prediction Center actually has already put out a spot where they think it's most likely we'd see a chance for a severe thunderstorm with this system. That will be Wednesday up here toward Dallas and the Red River. But this is way early. It would not surprise me at all to see the area of possible severe weather with this system coming in Wednesday expand across central and east Texas. We'll have to wait and see if it ends up including we here in Houston. But stay close to the forecast with us. The middle of next week could get a little bit bumpy around here with the springtime storm system coming in. Now, as far as the big picture stuff, looking a little further out in time, March 5th through the 9th, warmer than normal, really across the entire nation. We're going to warm up. All that snow up north is going to melt. And with this first front coming in middle of next week, it's the first of a couple of weather systems that may produce several rounds of rain across central Texas, north Texas, up the mid-Mississippi into the mid-Ohio Valley. So rainfall outlook is getting a little bit more active for the March 5th through the March 9th time frame. We'll keep an eye on that. As you know, we're in drought. We do need the rain, but in springtime that can come with a severe weather threat. So it's time to pay attention to the weather. And here's the 7-day, and you can see it all laid out for you. Saturday and Sunday are beautiful with the cool mornings and the foggy mornings and then the warm, sunny afternoons. Monday is just a bonus day. Tuesday, a slight chance for a sprinkle. Humidity is really going to come up on Tuesday. And then here, for the moment, I've written in a few storms, Wednesday and Thursday. That's what that front approaching. I've got a 40% rain chance coverage in there Wednesday, Thursday right now. That may be raised or altered to a little bit better chance for a strong thunderstorm, depending on how the models look at this over the weekend. So if you've got plans, you got a doctor appointment, you got something you have to do outside middle of the week, maybe you're pouring a slab, you're a concrete guy, Wednesday, Thursday may not be the best day to pour the new parking lot slab. We'll keep you posted on that. We think about those things. Here's a great way to follow it. Get your phone out and hit the QR code. So here's the thing with the app. It is the best way to keep track of severe weather. First of all, there's a live radar. There's a live radar that's always up on the app. So if you get that, you've got the live radar on the phone. It's always up. It's always running. If we get a severe weather event, if we get a tornado warning in Harris County, we will break into programming. We go live on Plus. We go live on all our digital platforms, including the app. And wherever you are, you can pull it up. And that is the only way to know exactly where is that tornado, what neighborhoods is it threatening. It's to watch our live moment-to-moment coverage where we track the storm neighborhood by neighborhood, street by street as it moves along. That's what we do. So if you got the app, you're set. That's where we stand this evening. Have a beautiful weekend, everybody, and a good evening.